So now we're going to have a very energized presentation from Ilana, who's going to make you get up and do the polka now. Right, Ilana?
Yeah, of course I am. Robin, if you're just going to lead us in that. It's kind of not fair for me to follow Dr. Doheny. Like, that's like walking your normal hike around your neighborhood and then climbing Mount Everest, he being Everest. I mean, I am pretty impressive, so you're going to enjoy this. Don't worry. My name is Ilana. I am the Director of Development Events at the International Myeloma Foundation. I am really lucky because I actually love my job. So for the past 10 years, I have been doing fundraising for a cause that is very near and dear to my heart. And I've been able to really make what I feel, a good impact in our community. And so today I'm going to show you how you can make an impact in our community. And I know you're thinking, Ilana, where's your cape? Where's your mask? They're wearing it. They lost it at TSA. Maybe I'll be in it tomorrow. Stay tuned. Thank you for laughing. It's okay. I'm very funny. So laughing makes me feel better. So what's not funny, but is amazing, is the IMF is made up of 4 pillars. And for those of you that are new, this is something you might not know. For those of you are, we've got 25-year survivors here. So you already know this stuff, but stay with me. I promise it'll be good. So the IMF, I call these like the framework, thinking of it as a house: education, support, advocacy, and research. And you can see that each column is as equal to the one next to it, because if one is not as tall as the other, the house is wiggly, which means these are all really important columns to be filled up and that help support us here at the IMF. So I'm going to tell you about a little of them. The first one's education. Guess what? You're here. You're filling up that column, guys. So Dr. Doheny already took my statement because our founder, Susie, always said, knowledge is power, because we believe at the IMF that empowering you, the patients, means that you can make more informed decisions for yourself. We want that for you. We want that for your caregivers. It's kind of important to us. But this, for us, education isn't just a PFS. We had 2 in person this year. We had 2 virtual this year. Well, I guess including 1 hybrid. Hi, everyone online, call me. We had Kelly Cox is in the room, maybe not. We had 8 RCWs already, and we have 2 more to go, which means we'll have 10 regional community workshops this year. We had 4 Empower meetings this year, which is a really cool new initiative that we have. So not only do we put out this education in just these forums, but we put them out in many different forums. And as you all came in, you walked past that beautiful table of publications. My challenge to you is to go find one that's out of date. You won't. I win. I get the prize. Because our publications team is fantastic. Every time one of these publications, something in there changes, it's updated. We take it off the shelves, we update it. And not only are they in English, they're in a variety, an array of different languages, because it turns out just because you speak English or don't speak English, everyone gets myeloma. Unfortunately, it's a worldwide thing. So we want to make sure that everybody can get this information. That's why we're the International Myeloma Foundation. We're all inclusive. So the next pillar on our tour of IMF pillars is our advocacy pillar. So I'm going to have you guys kind of turn around. Danielle, if you will stand up. The girl in the beautiful Kelly green dress, that's Danielle Doheny. Danielle leads our advocacy team. This team is amazing. Our advocacy program trains and supports concerned individuals to advocate on health issues that affect our myeloma community. Danielle can train you how to be an advocate. Actually, if you like those costumes in the beginning, she has an action team. In my head, they're all wearing those costumes. She keeps telling me no, but yes. If any of you think maybe I want to become a little more involved in advocacy, go talk to her. You can become an action advocate. Is that what they're called? Oh, action team, even more like, yeah, I just see you guys like taking off in these little outfits. I just want to dress you all. It'll be really fun. So something that's not funny, but amazing. We sat here all day and heard about all of these research projects that are going on. So when I look at the IMF, these are the words that come to mind. Like our research begins with the fight against multiple myeloma. Like it starts here. We're also the first to develop the next generation flow, which detects myeloma, kind of important. We were the first to develop new methods for accurately testing for MRD. Again, kind of a big one. And we have given out over 38 grants to top researchers so we can continue this education and this research. We're in Hollywood. You're going to throw a stone and you're going to see a celebrity. And to be honest, that doesn't do it for me. But when I'm with these brainiacs over here, like Dr. Abenar, I'm like, hey, can you sign my program? Just an autograph. I highly recommend tomorrow, go around to all the doctors, have them sign it for you. It's fine. They love it. See, he's signing it over there. Donna, maybe later you can sign my baby. But seriously, the brain power that these doctors and researchers bring, someone right now could be working, they're working on the cure. They're doing it right now. We just don't know where they are or where in the world they are because we are all inclusive. Over 50 research projects are happening around the world. This project, I personally think this one is really cool. That's Dr. Dury there standing with Sigurdur Christensen in Iceland. It's the iStop program. If you haven't heard about it, come talk to me. We actually, under the Black Swan Research Initiative, we have a lot of research projects. And I only had 15 minutes. I'm too short to see the timer. Hold on. Yeah, I only had a few minutes, so I can't get into each of them, but I have a lot of information. The IMF has a lot of information. So if there's something in particular that you want to know more about, we have the experts and, we'll be able to find out and give you a little more information. Support. I know you guys did this earlier, but if you're in a support group, raise your hand. We're interactive. Yeah. Okay. I know. Woohoo, Robin. Yep. Shameless plug. I got you. So those of you that aren't in a support group, feel free to look around, talk to some of those people. Just like Dr. Dury said, the person next to you could be going through a treatment similar to yours, and they could be able to help you out a little bit, give you some, this is how I feel. This is how it affects me. And for all of our newbies, you are not alone. You're not. It's kind of creepy when I say it like that, but it's true. The IMF is always here for you. That's our job. And I'm not the only one that loves their job. So speaking of support, have any of you met Malcolm Katz? Anybody? I have. I'll raise my hand. So he's right over here. Yes, he got a round of applause. Let's give him a better round of applause because it's going to get even more. I promise. Very good. Very good. You guys don't even know why we're applauding him yet, but you will. So Malcolm, for the past, 8 years? For a lot of years, multiple, he puts on a fundraiser through his support group. So this is basically a letter writing campaign. He emails people, he talks to a support group about it. He has his support group members talk to their friends and family about it, and they donate to the International Myeloma Foundation. And this year, he's raised almost $21,000 with his support group. Yeah. Exactly. So I've got these handy dandy QR codes here. Yes, you can scan it from your seat. But it is really amazing what one group, when they come together, what they can do. And that's a lot of money. So Malcolm, and to all of the San Fernando group, thank you. You guys are amazing. We are very grateful for you. And if you want to learn more about fundraising or the San Fernando Valley Support Group, contact Malcolm Katz at www. No, I'm just kidding. But talk to him later. Okay, I'm going to go forward, and then I'm going to go backward. So, Inland Valley Support Group. So, has anyone heard of Rancho Cucamonga? It is probably the funnest word to say. If you're ever having a bad day, be like, Rancho Cucamonga. Like, it makes me happy to say. And I've worked it into the speech way too many times. But if you think saying Rancho Cucamonga is fun, like I do, imagine going to a walk in Rancho Cucamonga. So they have been putting this on. This is their fifth event that they put on. It's a walk. It's a casual walk. You're not timed. There's no judgment, but it is all fun. So you can scan the QR code. It's not in your booklet. I apologize. That's on me. Whoopsie daisies. But if you miss it here, it's also at my table outside. Or Pam, there she is. You can always talk to the woman herself. She's here. Sign up, have fun, or just yell Rancho Cucamonga because it feels good. I know. Listen, I don't live a very exciting life. Okay. This is it. Oh, wait, let me go backwards and then I can go forward. So now you're thinking, Ilana, you told us all about these pillars. I'm so excited. I know you are. You're welcome. How can you make an impact? That's a great question. As my friend Elise Meyer says, let me help you. That's a good one. So I'm not going to read these to you because you can, but I am going to read you Jeffrey Newman's quote. And he says, some people feel that fighting a disease is such an enormous task, and they ask themselves, what can I do? I mean, anything I can give is only like a drop in the bucket, but everything counts, especially when it comes to research. So a grain of sand starts an entire beach. Beaches are also made up of pebbles and boulders. So I had someone say to me, it was a couple of weeks ago, and they're like, I'm making $100 donation. And she sounded almost ashamed. And I was like, $100? Heck yeah, I'll take that. That's a pebble, man. And that is what is funding this research. So if you have a grain of sand, a pebble, or a boulder, come see us. We accept cash, your Nordstrom's card, whatever. I'll make it work. And before we close, we have some team members here that you can also give your pebbles to. I have Jonathan right back here. Hi, Jonathan. And then we have a new team member. Her name is Sylvia. She's right over here. You have to stand up. There you go. And we have a couple other members that aren't here, but we're like that commercial. You have questions, we have answers. We're here today. We'll have a glass. Oh, now that you've listened to me talk, there's like wine and food waiting for you. So you've done well. But have a glass of wine with us or talk to us tomorrow. We're here. And hold on, I got to forward one more. That's it. Talk to us about making an impact. That's it, guys. Now food and wine. Take it away, Robin.
Before you go to food and wine, or as you're going to food and wine, let's hear it for Ilana. She always brings the house down. And I have to say, she and her whole team make it easy. And, you know, Michael and I, when Michael was diagnosed back in 2000, our children were only 2 and 7. And as they grew up and they learned at their own pace, what is myeloma, when they got into high school, and, you know, in high school, they have senior projects and things to do. So our daughter, this was back when, remember the show Glee Club, right? So my daughter did this whole Glee Club thing, and Ilana put that together. And then our son, who's 5 years younger, of course, when it was his turn, he's like a sports guy, and he's like, I'm going to do a wiffle ball tournament. So it doesn't, let your imagination run wild, whatever it is that makes you happy, makes your friends happy, because our friends always are saying, what? How can we help you? What can we do to help? And so this is a way to graciously say, wow, you can do something to help fund research or the wonderful publications that are out there. And please go visit Missy. Missy, are you still in here? So Missy is happy to talk to you about the publications. And one that I think is wonderful is the IMF's impact report. It's all the good things that the IMF has been doing just this year. So it's been over 30 years, but just this year, how far we've come. So thank you for that and how important that is. Now, QR code on your tables. There's another one of those QR codes, and that is to get your feedback about how this program is. And your thoughts are important to us because we use your feedback to make it better every single time. So please take the time, take a picture of that QR code, do that so we can learn more on how we can meet your unmet needs. And then the other things, I heard Ilana talking about how personal it is to you. I know why you're so passionate about this, but Danielle, her dad has myeloma. And so her passion is so strong to become an advocate and help you become an advocate. And then again, Michael and I, our passion. So, and Yalak being president and CEO of the IMF as a 27-year myeloma survivor. So the IMF is full of passion and information with all of these amazing doctors and nurses here. So our desire to help you communicate and network with each other. That's why we're going to have the reception out here. There's going to be some cocktails, some refreshments. I want you to all remember looking at your badges, talk to each other, learn from each other, and have a little bit of fun. Because you may have myeloma. Myeloma does not have you. There is life outside of myeloma. So I think I've said everything I need to. If you don't know where the restrooms are yet, they're straight back. They're kind of a far walk. So if you need to go, you have a little bit of walk. So make sure you give yourself time. So let's go enjoy each other and have some refreshments together. Thank you.